Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Introspective, and Ultimate is less than a month away. We just got a brand new direct for it, and in that direct, one of the most interesting pieces of information is that DLC is on its way, and it might take a full year to complete. Now, I know what a lot of you guys are thinking here. This is my character's time to shine. This will be their glorious moment. They will be announced as one of the 5 DLC characters for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yeah man, Rex is gonna be in the game. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, masterpiece. He's a lock.
We decided which fighters to include when we started planning, so we couldn't add characters from titles like Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Shit. Well, there's still a possibility of Shadow, right? Because in his game, he's motherfucker. Okay, well, that doesn't mean anything, right? He can still be an Echo Fighter.
And we're not talking about Echo Fighters.
Can I at least just get Goku then? Maybe just even go. And it's gonna be all Nintendo characters. Yep, Nintendo has predetermined the final 5 characters that are gonna be in this game, which means they're probably all gonna be in-house. Nintendo IPs only, baby. Oh, you wanted Spyro? Well, it's just not on the cards right now, but how about Baby Rosalina with no Luma? Oh, you want Sora, you say? Well, we think you'll find Monty Mole's playstyle to be quite similar to what Sakurai would have made for Sora. What's that? You want Sans in Smash? Well, that's why we at Nintendo predetermined it for you. And is that you saying Waluigi's a Nintendo character, so maybe he'll be in the game? Waluigi's been scrapped since Melee, you fucking dingus! I'm obviously kidding here. I don't think it's gonna be that bad, but I think it's safe to say that the list has been narrowed down significantly, because I don't think Nintendo's gonna bring in third-party characters on their own power. They're gonna wanna promote Nintendo, which, if anything, gives Waluigi more of a chance, if you blindly ignore that he was pretty much one of the first assist trophies ever shown for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Look, I'm not trying to roast Waluigi believers here or anything, but I want this video to kind of be more realistic, so I hate to tell you guys, but it's just looking grim for your boy. Anyways, with that all out of the way, I want to do a little bit of speculation in this video, kind of try to predict the 5 DLC characters, and I'm not going to do my predictions because, well, we all know how good my predictions are. And then Simon Belmont, who, Konami is the devil, so I don't see being in Smash anytime soon. So no, I don't believe in this leak at all. I mean, this just looks real. It's honestly 100% real. The game's been fucking spoiled. And so, I've taken to my Twitter to feature some of your guys' ideas on who could be DLC, so we're gonna go through the list, talk about some of these characters, because that's what we do when we all desperately want to play a game that hasn't been released yet. So, without further ado, this is Smash Ultimate DLC speculation. Winning Catch Gaming says Bandana Dee, final main playable character from the Kirby series. Missing from DDD's Final Smash, since that scene would have had him in the background from the game or it was ripped from. People who think he's a Goomba with a hat, look at Piranha Plant, and he wasn't seen as a spirit. Now, I like Bandana Dee, but up until this recent chain of events, I would have thought it was kind of too much to ask to have him in the game. I get that he's a main playable character in Kirby, he's in Star Allies, the most recent game, but I don't know, it just seemed a little too obscure. But then we got Piranha Plant. And then Nintendo said they were handling DLC. And now he seems like one of the leading candidates in my opinion. I would be perfectly happy with Bandana Dee in Smash Bros. I think the character fits the theme of the game. The moveset potential is definitely there. Look how he functions in Super Smash Flash 2. I mean, he's super fun in that game, so yeah, if Bandana Dee were to be one of the 5 DLC characters, I would actually applaud Nintendo for a job well done. My man Mockrock says, a character from Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Look, Nintendo's choosing the list and it's a major upcoming release. Talk about the million FE characters all you want, but we all know it could happen. Now, another Fire Emblem character being added to Smash would be the equivalent of the kiss of death to many of you people watching this video right now. But unfortunately, I think this is going to be the case. If I consider Bandana Dee a candidate at this point, then I consider one of these new Fire Emblem characters from this game to be a guaranteed lock pretty much. Nintendo is going to want to do everything in their power to promote this game. Fire Emblem is a pretty big franchise, it's going to be one of their main selling points on the Switch in 2019, plus the last time we had Smash Bros DLC, we got Corrin to promote Fire Emblem Fates, despite having several Fire Emblem characters in Smash 4 already. So, if we didn't get a new Fire Emblem character as DLC, I'd actually be pretty surprised. I feel like Fortnite character is a guarantee at this point. Sakurai loves the hype, and Fortnite is one of the most popular games of all time. Also, as an Echo, you could have Thanos, who is the exact same, only all his moves are more powerful and he's faster. Tayberryfoot says, I believe that Banjo is a very likely candidate. We only got one original third party, Simon, and two Echoes, Richter and Ken. They added like 5 third parties in Smash 4, so it only makes sense to add more. It would also be a very good way to show off their relationship with Microsoft. While I mentioned earlier that I don't think Nintendo is going to bring third party into DLC if they're in charge, this is the one third party character that I want to believe, in my heart, they will bring in as DLC. Because Banjo is a Nintendo character. He started on the N64, and he needs to come home right now to the Nintendo Switch in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It just makes perfect sense. He was supposed to be in Melee apparently too, but it just didn't happen, so Sakurai has wanted him to be in Smash before, so if BanjoKazooie makes it back, I will main the fuck out of them, and that's an introspective guarantee. One of the 4 champions from Breath of the Wild. It's one of their best-selling games, and it could bring a ton of hype. They could also do like a mix of character with them where you switch like Pokemon Trainer. Well, I mean, we already have Rivali in the game, so I don't see why Urbosa couldn't be added too. I honestly think this would be a great idea. Someone like Urbosa would be super sick. It's Nintendo, it's Breath of the Wild. That would be a definite curveball and it would be surprising, but it would definitely make sense. Geno, yeah, that's a character I could see. Banjo and Kazooie, we already discussed. Some new Pokemon, probably Meltan. Yeah, Gen 8's possible. Bandana Dee, already discussed. And I'd like to see Serrano from Animal Crossing because he is my... What the fuck? Alright, Geno fans, I'm gonna be reasonable with you. As obscure and honestly irrelevant as Geno is in modern Nintendo, yes, you know he is, I still do believe he can be a character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Will he be DLC? I think he's still a long shot, but I wouldn't give up hope just yet. And who knows, maybe we'll get Melmetal as DLC, or possibly one of the new Gen 8 starters because apparently they're supposed to be revealed in the upcoming year, and DLC is going to take over a year to complete, so I could see a Gen 8 Pokemon making the roster down the road. Nintendo makes the bread and loves the kids, and nothing will make more bread and please more kids than Minecraft Steve. You guys know that I think Steve could one day be in Smash. I made an entire video on it. Sakurai loves Minecraft. He would have a really unique moveset. It's a great game that people love, but honestly, I don't know if Nintendo is going to be on board with this. Although, Minecraft is now on the Switch, so maybe anything could happen, but with Nintendo doing DLC, once again, I just don't think it's possible. I think Rayman might get in because like Sakurai said, Nintendo chose the DLC characters, and Nintendo and Ubisoft have a great relationship, so Rayman has a great chance. Oh, what's that you say? You want Rayman? Well, how about Rabbid Peach instead? How's that for your Ubisoft relationship? Nintendo and Ubisoft have already worked together on the Switch with Kingdom Battle, great game by the way, but I don't see Rayman being the character that they would pick. I see it legitimately being a Kingdom Battle character if one was to get in from the Ubisoft line of characters, and that is haunting. As much as I love Kingdom Battle, I do not want any Rabbids near Smash. Ever. I truly think that since Nintendo has chosen the characters, they'd go with an iconic, underrepresented, and safe choice of a character, and I think it's Phoenix Wright. Also, I think he'd be pretty cool myself. I agree, he would be extremely cool. Especially if he was kind of like how he played in Marvel vs. Capcom. That would be sick, and I would really like to see him as DLC, but I just don't think that he would be one of them. Nintendo is going to pick 5 big-time characters, big ballers, and as much as we all love Phoenix Wright, I think he sadly has missed his time. I think I will be DLC, because I asked Sakurai and he said I look like a good addition to the cast. He then proceeded to ask for my social security number and credit card information. For some reason, my balance is now $0. And that's gonna do it for this DLC speculation video. Thank you to everyone who participated on Twitter. I'm gonna do more stuff with fans on Twitter every now and then, so if you wanna follow me at Introspective, you can be a part of it. And yeah, let me know who you guys think is gonna be DLC, because the speculation is honestly endless. There's so many possibilities, and I just can't wait to see what Sakurai comes up with. The game is less than a month away, and I can't wait. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day. Deuces! What's that? You wanted an outro track, you say? Well, how's me talking into the microphone for an additional 20 seconds sound? Yeah, bet you don't like that much, do you? You know what else you're not gonna like? Monty Mole DLC. So get ready, fuckers, cause Monty's coming. Monty is coming!